deserves, y'all? What do y'all think it deserves? Let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna give y'all 2 seconds to smash the like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.
We finna get right into this, man. And this is gonna be ASAP Rocky Ritual. And these icesoliders is causing madness lately, bro. You know, you've seen the last person in Minneapolis that just got shot down.
I've confronted hundreds of men over 2 decades.
We're going to get right over here to the Maverick approach, man. Big homie CC is a special guest on this episode. We're going to get right to this. It's actually going live right now. This is exclusive, brand new content. Shout out to the Maverick approach for the content. It's a premiere.
Can I just give you some money and leave? I don't want money. I want the truth. These are the predators I've caught. I'm Chris Hansen. One of the stunning things about the predators I've caught is that in many
I'm pretty sure it's on right now, man. So we're gonna get right into this. Shout out to the Maverick approach. Shout out to Big Homie CC. Let's get into this ASAP Rocky Ritual / icesoliders. Let's get into it.
Person they're talking
Before we
to,
do, make sure you hit that like
operation,
button, hit that hype button, hit
they
that
say,
notification
"Oh,
bell,
that's
go
not
over
for
to
me.
Kick, Twitch, Discord,
I can't
IG,
do that.
and Rumble and TikTok.
It's
And
illegal.
clip
It's
that's
immoral.
loaded over there.
It's
So we
wrong.
get 50 subscribers. So we
I'm
go
looking
live. Let's
for
get it.
adult fun." And in those cases,
What's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of Maverick Approach. Maverick here, the coincidence specialist, and we have Devon True,
the brotherhood, no other hood.
and of course, you know this man right here, Big Homie CC,
You
back in
already
action.
know, you already know we back at it. Let's get to
It's
it,
going
brother.
down.
The
We
people
back.
been waiting.
Absolutely.
Every time we get together and then we go do our thing, and they be like, "Man, when y'all coming back?"
Yeah, they want to give us no break.
No break. The big
Real
three.
life. The big three.
Real
The
life.
regime is the triangle offense.
Triangle
Triangle
offense.
offense.
Yep.
Man,
For sure.
but what you been on, man?
Bro, I just been grinding, bro. Staying active. Just keeping my laser focus, bro. Laser focus. Just
Right.
trying to be best version of myself. How about y'all? What's going to do with y'all?
Shit, look, we all at the Your Welcome Network. We got the show
Yes,
coming.
sir.
We got the Off the Grid
Yes.
network news.
Yes, sir. We
Yes,
rolling.
sir.
Yeah,
We
me and Mav got a
rolling.
show on there. You
Yeah,
know,
me and Dev got a show on
We
there.
rolling.
Yeah,
So
we
we
working.
going crazy.
We working.
And we told him. We
It's
told
the
him.
regime.
Listen. Go ahead, man. Let them know.
we
We've
told
been
him.
telling them for years, man.
We told him, hey, we gonna Voltron and come together, and then, you know, Cam and them came into play.
For sure.
Real recognize real.
Real
Yeah.
recognize real. For
They
sure.
doing big things over there.
For
so
sure, for
we
sure.
bringing some content over
It's
there.
only right. It's only right that they was able to get we the best doing it. You feel me? So
That's what the people say. That's what the people say.
and
So
we only speak for the people. You feel me?
that's
That's
it.
a fact.
The people's champ. So, man, first we're gonna jump into what is going on with the ice rise. This shit is out of control.
Listen, once I seen the Gen Zs searching for ideologies to attach to, and I seen them revamp the Black Panthers with all light skinned dudes, I instantly knew it was finna get all bad. You feel me? Because, you know, the actual true Black Panthers are not out trying to stop ICE.
All right.
You feel me? And then, you know, I'm seeing soccer moms getting executed in the street.
Right.
This is why people have to do their proper education
Facts.
before they start attaching themselves to different causes.
Right.
Because federal agents don't have the same rules of operating like the police.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So like
They get busy.
they get busy.
Yeah, they're not playing no games. And I blame the mayor. I blame the mayor and the police chief out there.
Yeah, 'cause
because they're the ones inciting all of this.
Yeah,
right now.
they're weaponizing the public.
And that's all because of the fraud. That's all because they're exposing that fraud out there. So
And
they're inciting shit.
They
And
using human shields then.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and we're not talking about the fraud anymore.
That's what's going on. Major.
That's major. And then going back to the Black Panthers. So I looked
Tan
in
Panthers.
the Tan Panthers.
Let's go.
The Tan
Yo,
Panthers.
the
That's
Tan
what they
Panthers
are.
is crazy
The Tan
work.
Panthers.
Might as
y'all.
well be cheetahs in.
Yes. Listen. When I seen them, I say they all Puerto Rican. How is that going down?
So the
That's the
leader.
problem.
Did you look into the leader?
Yeah, bro. The actual real Black Panthers been in my inbox saying, you gotta say something about this. I'm looking like, man, y'all need to say something about this because you gotta think about this. The Black Panthers was started in California, right?
Right.
In Oakland, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, this new Black Panthers, they don't even mention Huey P. Newton at all.
At all, which is weird because if you look at the guy who's leading the charge, this dude named Paul Birdsong. Okay.
Shout out Paul.
4 years ago,
Oh.
this dude was in the Blood Gang.
I saw that.
Okay.
He was 5.
When
What up, 5?
He was Big Five?
He was Big 5.
yeah. So like when we had BLM like 5-6 years ago, there's pictures of him resurfacing of him being out there with the Bloods. All of a sudden now he's a Black Panther.
Sound like they hemmed him up and converted him, made him an informant.
Sound like some CIA shit.
For sure. Sound
And-
like he
and
got
the
hemmed up for something. You need to look
and-
at his record.
Well, here's the thing, his record.
Okay.
Allegedly, they're saying that he's an SA offender,
Oh,
He a
wow.
what?
a sexual offender.
I'm on his ass. Hold on.
So
Yeah,
that's
shit.
now reports are saying, he looking it up already.
Yeah, nah, it's not funny no more.
They're saying allegedly that people are coming up with these records now looking into his past, and now he's an offender. And they're like,
Goddamn.
wait a minute. How are you leading? First of all, you're part of the Blood Gang. And then now they look into your past and you're a sex offender?
Now, you know, we don't spare no sex offenders. So now
None.
you didn't got the right attention now. So I'm about to get into him. Pause.
You
Yeah.
on point.
Thank
Be
you,
on
brother.
point at
Thank
all
you, brother.
times.
I'm about to go ahead and investigate this because, you know, that's something that I don't play about. And you got a lot of people out here charading around trying to find where they can fit in for content creation and not an actual cause. And that's what I think that is. Because, like, y'all not pointing guns at ICE. So when I see them showing up with firearms exposed,
Performative.
that's definitely performative because we just seen what happened with Grandmaster Jay from the NFAC. Soon as he came outside public with his armed militia pointing the guns, he just caught a Fed case. He gone.
Damn.
So if he don't catch a Fed case, then we know who put him in position.
Exactly. And-
Stupid, man.
And the fact that you have this group coming out of nowhere and they're just being weaponized by Tim Walz and the governor, and,
Criminals.
the governor and Tim Walz, and then also the mayor.
Schemers.
They're telling these people to go out there to fight federal agents, which is ICE. And if you're interfering with federal, any kind of official business, that's the case.
Yeah, because like this is a matter of homeland security. So the code of operations is going to be a lot more severe. And people are not realizing that. When you got homeland security matters, they don't have the same jurisdiction as local peace officers. Like they can do
Right.
a lot more. Their reach goes a lot farther.
Play a different game.
Straight up.
So let me ask you a question. So we're seeing the black and brown people, specifically black people, getting involved this whole immigration thing.
Right.
I have a problem with that. Do you think black people should be getting involved in this whole thing? Only because when it comes to historically civil rights and all this other stuff, and then on the daily, just being black,
Right.
we deal with this shit. So why would we come to the rescue of somebody else who's from another country, doesn't give a fuck about us,
They haven't.
Sure.
They haven't.
Yeah.
and
'cause-
reverse engineer that?
Great question. So I feel like this. I feel like a lot of different races is getting to experience what it's like to be black. And when it boils down to it, you know, the people that they protected were put in the same neighborhoods as them to outcompete them and change the demographics of our neighborhoods. So these people don't realize that these people are also an enemy of yours simply because everybody has to compete for the same limited amount of resources. And then they get federal backing to commit fraud when you finna go to jail for that same crime.
Bingo.
You feel me? And I feel like things have to play out the way it's playing out because, you know, we can always pick our actions. We cannot choose our consequences. And that's what's happening to everybody right now. You feel me? George Soros is not involved. So he's not involved. Them riots is a lot less powerful. You know, he's under deposition. He's under contempt of court. You know what I'm saying? We seeing the Clintons under contempt of court. We seeing a lot of these people who played a role in what happened with BLM. They all facing legal problems right now. And us as a people have to understand that you got niggas and you got black people.
Come on now.
Them
Yeah,
niggas
come
in the
on
street
now.
right now, that's what actual black people is doing, law-abiding things, minding their business. If you want to go out and loot, you are a criminal, my friend, and you finna get treated that way.
Yep.
This is all we watching happen. Like I said, the world's going through a reset right now, and we watching it take place right in our face.
Stop letting them use y'all. That's what it is. They're using y'all.
And it's
Pawns.
always the pawn game, right?
Yeah.
So we're always the pawns in the middle of some type of movement, right?
Lack
This-
of national identity.
yeah. So they're when people cling on, like, oh yeah, you guys bring you guys in because you know what it is
Ace
to struggle,
card.
right?
We're the ace card.
But if you look on Craigslist, you're not seeing them ads that you seen last time. They was
Right.
putting out ads. We need badasses. We need people who can do this. You don't see that no more. So you know you see the soccer moms out there getting killed. That ain't right. You feel me? This is why I always protect ladies because like once they get associated with something, they ready to die about it, even if it's not for their own good.
Right.
And that's what we watching happen right now. Rest in peace to Renee Good, but she shouldn't have been out there in the first place.
Yeah, and then another guy just got killed today, actually.
Yeah, he was tripping.
Yeah.
So he was a registered nurse, and
Imagine doing nursing school just to go out and
Just
check
to
out
go
the
out
street.
like that. It's crazy.
and they're saying that he had a weapon, but it was registered to him. And
He's not even a criminal.
Thing is, he was. If you look at did y'all see the other angle? Because he was low key pressing. They was in the street pressing ICE and like, yo, these are federal.
yeah,
these
you
are
can't
federal
do that,
agents.
bro.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
like they're not. These aren't regular police.
That's like pressing up on the FBI.
literally like they like what? They know the laws and they know exactly what to do. You're giving them an excuse.
You're giving him an excuse. And two things can be true because just how the people are being weaponized, ICE is being weaponized as well. Now, there's good
Absolutely.
and bad on both sides.
Of course.
Now, everything gets just mixed in a gumbo pot, and you just have a powder keg of chaos.
Absolutely.
So what's happening is that I think that we've been saying this before, all this is induced. Somebody's pulling the strings on this whole thing. And we're going to go into technocracy because big tech has taken over the government and there's no more left and right. That shit is over with.
Yeah, I feel like the most powerful people in our government don't even work for the government. They in these private corporations that's got these big contracts.
exactly.
Yes. So the fact that Elon has a contract with the DOD, a $200 million contract for XAI to be in the Pentagon for them to use Grok, his chatbots, for classified and declassified missions.
Sheesh.
So
That's
what
a
does
lot
that
of
tell
working.
you?
Everything is being privatized.
Yeah, it's a new regime.
It's a new regime.
That's all.
So why do you think that Trump is allowing this? Because I don't even think Trump has any allegiance to the Republicans per se. He has allegiance to big tech because who just paid for the ballroom?
All the
Paid
tech mob.
All the tech mob.
who just went down there and paid to restructure all of that infrastructure for the oil in Venezuela.
Exactly.
Same companies.
So technocracy. Have you looked into this? Okay. So you just said it. Technocracy is a party that was built during the Great Depression in 1930s, right? 1933. So their ideas essentially is what's playing out right now because they wanted to take over the entire Western Hemisphere, including Mexico, Canada, Greenland, Venezuela. Sound familiar?
Absolutely. And
Prophecy.
on a security aspect of things, I definitely understand it. Because after traveling the world, you got to have peace through strength, bro. Because just look at Somalia, shithole.
Shithole's crazy.
They got, and then I was in Mogadishu, and I be seeing questions and comments like, why do they heads look like that? Why do they look like that? Well, inbreeding is a regular thing there.
Yeah.
Really?
They try to keep the wealth within the
they
family.
keep the wealth in the family, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? They marry in their own families. That's
Oh,
why their
word.
genetic gene pool looks the way it look.
Oh shit.
So you got to think about it. Because you like, man, these people can't be this bright to just pull off this magical scam. No, they taking advantage of loopholes given to them by the deep state Democrats as funding mechanisms. And if they would have kept the border open, bro, we would be going through what's going on in Europe right now.
Right.
Demographics, national identity is changing to the point where they think Prince Andrew then converted to Islam secretly. That's what's going on. And then you got to think about it, bro. That inbreeding is real.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Massive.
so that's how they doing it.
That's
get
how they
down.
doing it.
Yeah. Europe is cooked, by the way.
Smoked.
They're done.
Yeah, I was
Break that down. What you mean by that?
Well, for one, the immigration is out of control.
Bro,
So
Paris
they a little bit
look
worse
like,
than us.
Paris look like Skid Row.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy over there. And the fact that the Bank of England just said they're bracing for a financial collapse is a telltale sign because they're saying that Trump is going to release, alien files, disclosure.
Because that whole drone incursion that we had here is happening there now.
Yeah.
And they can't control it. So then they telling the World Banks prepare for disclosure, which will definitely crash a lot of markets. Because the spookiest thing to me is all throughout history, when you see gold and silver prices the highest is during states of war.
Yep.
And look at it right now, gold is at almost 5,000 an ounce.
Damn,
Yeah, that's
I lost
crazy.
my chain too.
Yeah.
I said last
I
episode.
know.
I'm still sick off of that.
No.
You feel me? You got silver numbers skyrocketing. The only time you see this
Yeah.
is in the times of war. And it's a lot of little battles taking place.
Yeah. Highly conductive. Silver is used in AI, satellites, you name it.
The
So,
whole demonstration.
yeah. Yeah, gold too.
It's the biggest conductor we got on the planet.
Yeah. So, yeah, Europe's cooked. And Davos just happened with the World Economic Forum where they all got together. Trump, he just left the World Health Organization. Okay.
Trump figured out that
That was a good move.
I need to stop talking to Congress and just do whatever I want to do. Since the deep state Democrats don't have no more dirt on Donald Trump, because if they had anything in them Epstein files against him, it
That
would
should
have been out.
It would have been came out.
They don't have nothing against him on there.
And here's the thing. So what we've been seeing over the past couple of days, we just posted something on ICE and how it's induced, and they're pretty much ending the old system because it's a fraud system.
Sure.
Now we're being called coons
Hilarious.
and sellouts. I'm like,
How?
you guys are
How?
fighting for this system that has been a fraud the entire time. Meanwhile, y'all being coerced into fighting federal agents,
Foolishness.
Goofiness.
getting killed, and y'all fighting for this?
Pawns.
That's what's disturbing to me, because it's like, man, y'all won't even fight for your own country, but you fighting against the people who trying to keep America America. Because look, I done traveled around, and I understand why people try to protect their cultural values so much.
Right.
Because look what's going on in Europe. They got, because in a lot of the countries where the immigrants are coming from, women have no purpose except for reproduction, which is crazy because if they was to apply that here, it'll have to be a civil war. I'll be leaving.
Revolt.
Because
Revolt.
Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah, Handmaid's Tale.
For
Exactly.
sure,
That's
for
a fact.
sure. Because you looking around at all the societies where women don't play no role, all shit holes. And people, I'm emphasizing this because you not finna tell me I went there. I was in Mogadishu. Like, boy,
Yeah,
what
that's the thing.
I'm like, hold on, man.
I saw somebody in the comments talking about, yeah, you don't know because you don't never been overseas. I'm like, you must not know who you're talking
Y'all
to.
don't have no clue.
I've been going overseas since I was like 15.
Bro, we've been to over
Niggas with
20.
no passports. Telling
No
y'all
passports.
what y'all haven't seen.
We've been to over 20 countries, bro.
Literally.
And
Literally.
tell
lived there.
us right now which one better than this one.
None of them.
No, bro.
You see where I'm at?
Been
No,
all
bro.
around the world.
Every place got its pros and cons.
For sure.
But listen, when you get backstage sad, you be like, God damn, thank God.
Nothing like
Because,
it.
bro, imagine, look, when you press 911, you need the paramedics sometime, bro. Imagine dialing that. Hello.
They ain't coming?
Hello. Okay. Nobody's coming.
Oh, that's
Nah,
spooky.
That's spooky.
That's what I'm saying.
See,
That's,
I can't live like that.
Nah, that's your life.
That's
I
your
can't live
life,
like that.
boy. And then think about it. All these other countries, they don't have guns. The public don't have weapons.
Right.
If the public don't have weapons, the government can do whatever they want to do. Here, they treat us a lot different because
This America.
we have the right to bear arms. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
So then, think about it. The ladies here didn't have 911 services or firearms.
Oh, they're cooked.
I would not want to live here.
They
Yeah.
they couldn't.
Because they got maniacs. They got maniacs running around. And
Yeah.
that's the thing. And it goes back to balance because, again, if you don't have help, especially if you're a woman or a child,
For sure.
what can you do?
What can
Mm-hmm.
you at the submission of whoever is around you,
Right.
and that ain't good.
Yeah.
I'm talking about no street lights, no lights on the expressway, no street lights,
Yeah, we've
no
been.
rules of the road.
Yeah, we've been to Africa. We've been to Australia. We've been to South
Shit,
Korea,
Australia,
Thailand,
guns.
South Korea,
Thailand, South Korea,
Dubai,
Dubai,
Australia,
Japan.
Japan.
So y'all,
Jamaica.
y'all telling
Jama-
people they never been nowhere. No, y'all haven't been nowhere. Let us do
Same.
this. Let us do this.
Yeah, we
You feel
we
me?
really do this.
And that's the thing. Like America does have a lot of cons, and that's what
For
we're trying to
sure.
do here. But like having this conversation right here overseas, we're already locked up.
It's a
They're not
wrap.
having
They
that.
go come drag you out the crib,
for sure.
and now you're a prisoner of war.
Yeah, that like they did Vitali. Vitali,
Vitaly-
he's still over there, right?
Bro, he just got
He
back.
just got
yesterday.
back.
And he's been gone what, like
10 months.
Yes,
Wait, 10 months.
He
he
got
just got back.
He got deported to Russia, and then he flew back here.
So wait, what happened? So he was over there playing in the Philippines.
He was in the
like,
Philippines.
yeah.
You know how that go.
Raised
Shane
baby.
know very well how it is in the Philippines.
Yo, that's
Yeah,
home number 2.
yeah.
Okay.
They don't play.
They
See,
don't play
Dad
no
was already
games.
Dad and Matt was already telling me about this type of stuff. So I
For
did my
sure.
due diligence. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go there when y'all go there. You
For
feel
sure.
Because y'all
For
got
sure.
infrastructure, y'all got people there.
We got allies.
You see
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? You gotta have allies. So imagine, like, bro,
My guy. No stop and don't. You don't do that nowhere else.
Yeah, he was playing around and playing with the citizens over
you
there.
raised baiting people on the
Ray,
street.
yeah.
Oh, he was
locked
doing
him up.
he was doing pranks.
Yeah.
Well, he had 6 months in solitary.
Yep.
Guy.
Stupid man.
And then he got locked up.
Stupid man with a stupid plan.
And they
Goofy
and they-
God.
And he just got back now. So
Fool.
so you
Oh, really?
damaged your entire career,
He
your
over there.
income, your
Yup.
health,
Yup.
just for some pranks in another state or another country.
Ridiculous, because you can't pull that, because here people have guns on the street.
Yeah,
Prank the wrong person, you catch a leg shot.
yeah.
Over there, they call in the law. They finna come beat you, drag you to the jail, and now you being held. It's over with. You don't have no rights now.
I'm gonna tell you, Philippines, they're calling the military.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, they don't
So,
play.
so it's not the cops over there.
No. So
It's
so
soldiers.
Yeah.
that's true. So even in Thailand, when last time I went to Thailand,
No games.
I was in a cab,
Okay.
and it was me and another girl that I met from the UK. We were in the cab. We were headed to a rooftop, right?
Right.
So they have these checkpoints. So it's not like the checkpoints here.
Okay.
Okay. It's not like, oh, are you drinking? It's like, no, because we weren't even driving.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They stopped the cab. They said, get out the car.
Damn.
That's how they moving.
We need to search everything right now. Make sure you don't have any paraphernalia.
Damn.
Because a lot of foreigners coming over there to do their
They
thing.
come do their thing.
So they see a dude from America, girl from the UK, get out the car.
They try to see if y'all getting wild or not. How
That
wild?
alone, you
How
can't do
wild?
that here.
No.
Like you can't just pull people out the car and
No.
just no.
And that type of shit right there is very, very serious because you can. I seen somebody get beat by the police over there. He sued. They never even heard his case in court. It's been 4 years now,
Damn.
and he got a permanent injury.
Yeah, they ain't fucking around.
Yeah, so there's pros and cons, but there's some good pros over here. Like,
So definitely some good pros.
that's what I'm saying. Like they don't have the RAS, over here. When you get stopped by the police, people don't know this. You ask them, "What's your RAS?" Your reasonable articulable suspicion.
Absolutely.
They
Probable cause.
not doing none of that over
So
here.
you ask them
Oh.
that, they have to tell you by law because they just can't stop you and be like, "All right, cool, get out the car." Okay, why? I have rights.
Oh no.
So if you ask them their RAS, okay, so I stopped you because of X, Y, and Z. Overseas, get out the car.
Get out.
Just get out.
Now.
Stop resisting.
Or yeah, who you know?
Yeah.
How much money you got?
How much money you got? We got
Different.
extorted
We definitely did.
in South Africa.
Yeah. We
That's why
definitely- we
Elon
definitely did.
hate all. That's why Elon hate motherfuckers from out there so bad. Cause Elon, people be saying they don't think Elon like black people, but Elon said several times he almost got beat to death in South Africa. You see what I'm saying? So then you see they passed that bill to give white South Africans asylum here. That's because of Elon. So it's kind of like, I've been over there. Y'all been over there.
Yep.
And the rules of operation is a lot different. Like everybody is in just straight survival mode.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it's like you could die so easily over there,
For
and
sure.
and nobody will be liable. Here, if you die somewhere in Chicago, if you get shot and killed on a public city street, the city pays you out, pays your family out.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Long live G-Rail. He got killed last year. The city paid his mama $25,000
Wow.
Damn.
for
That's
getting
crazy.
killed on the
That
city
just show
street.
how chaotic it is. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? How wild they get out there.
And it's as wild as it is, I still felt safer in Chicago
sure.
than being in several other countries. It was like, man,
Ain't no
Yeah,
rules.
South Africa don't like it's a different ball game. Like they
Yeah.
streets is crazy in certain parts. Like certain
Yeah.
parts is really nice. But when you go out further, and it's wild. Because even Elon, going back to him, he has 3 passports. He has American, he has South African, and he has Canadian. And the reason that what he's pushing now, the whole white nationalist thing,
Right.
obviously
Right.
his dad is down with the apartheid and
yeah,
that whole history,
yeah.
but also going back to technocracy. So that whole movement started in the 1930s. They wanted to remove politicians and replace the government with scientists, technologists, engineers, because they
sound
said they can
familiar.
run the country better. Now, one of the biggest leaders in that group is none other than Elon Musk's grandfather. His name was Joshua Hardman, or no, Hardlin.
Hardly.
And no, I'm sorry, Joshua. I don't want to mispronounce.
So his people is the oligarchs from over there.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hardlin or Hardylin, something like that.
I'll pull it up.
Yeah, but he was one of the biggest leaders over there, and he wanted to push white nationalism and get into the government.
Joshua Haldeman.
Haldeman, Joshua
sir.
Haldeman was one of the big leaders in technocracy.
Yeah, they all was L. Ron Hubbard, disciples. And he didn't even believe that the sub-Saharan African was even fully human.
Yeah, they have Xenu and all that weird shit.
Xenu, yeah. If you know, you know.
Yeah, it gets crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, you
'cause,
know how them
he was a
folks move.
science fiction writer and whatnot.
Right.
But these people, that's who they want in the government now. And I think that's who is running the government now too,
What, the
because
tech?
the big tech,
Yeah, for
the
sure.
technocracy, because Detachment 201 gives military ranking, a lieutenant colonel, to big tech executives, to Palantir, Meta, OpenAI executives. They're in our military right now.
Absolutely.
So they taking over already.
Yeah. It's the beginning
The
of
military
transhumanism.
industrial complex is definitely rapidly expanding.
Yeah. Yeah, they're already taking over, because if you look at the DOD, if you look at now they're in our army, the POTUS is the head of what? Military.
Military, yeah.
And he using that, he taking full advantage of having that military. Because what type of gun they got where them Cuban soldiers all went home in them little mini boxes?
Oh yeah, they got zapped. For sure.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't actually see
Bro,
that. Wait,
bro.
they went home in boxes.
Bro,
Yeah.
32 of Maduro's special operators who protected him all went home in miniature boxes, bro.
Yeah, shoe boxes.
What's that Looney Tunes dude?
I was about to say it.
What's his name? The one with the green hat.
Marvin the Martian.
Yeah, it's a Marvin the Martian
yeah,
chick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, so whatever gun they got, I need to find that.
And he confirmed it too.
Well, yeah, the DOD, or the Department of War now, confirmed DEW, direct energy weapons.
Why you think he changed the name to that too? He like, oh yeah.
And that's what it used to be called.
Yeah, I know.
In 1947, they called it Department of War. They changed it to Department of Defense, changed it back to Department of War.
That should
and it
tell you.
starts a war.
That should tell you what
Soon as
time
I
he on.
see Pete Hegseth say he's establishing the warrior code and that all military have to be able to pass the PT test, even generals. So we see several generals resigning and all type. I said, well, it's wartime. You feel me? They not doing that for no reason. And then you got to think about it. A lot of things that's taking place is getting done without congressional oversight, because they say Congress tends to leak information. And we not seeing Congress even complain that he's doing things without their oversight. When you see that, that's how you know he got something over everybody.
They took over.
He got something over everybody.
This is why we said Trump is the last president.
He talking about should he go for a fourth term?
I saw that.
You said this.
He did though. He
You
said it a
said
couple years
this.
ago.
I've been saying it for the
Yeah.
past 2 years. I'm like,
Hey,
yo,
what that Maverick approach button at,
yeah.
man? We-
I'm
Shane, man, we
saying.
gotta get on Shane about it.
Mav called this out. He said, there's no way he's going to allow anybody else to be president ever again. He been saying this. And then he go on Twitter and say, should I try for a fourth term? You know he about to try.
He's drip feeding.
Bro,
He's drip feeding. He's letting
he's
y'all
only-
know exactly what's about to happen.
He's only been in office for a year, and he's already talking about 2028. He's not going anywhere.
They gonna have to. He going out in the shootout.
Yeah, for sure. They're
He
gonna
got
end.
that type of energy, bro. He only going out in a shootout for sure.
They're ending this regime we call the United States, and it's been prophesized in Ingersoll Lockwood's book called The Last President, where
Say
a
it.
outsider comes into power,
Maverick been saying this shit for a year.
lives on Fifth Avenue, runs for POTUS, wins, breaks the system.
We do need a new system, though.
And two things can be true.
Facts.
Because this old system don't work, and that's who people are dying in the streets for right now, because the
Yeah.
system is broken.
There's no way you should be out there getting smoked by ICE.
When
You was a
Somalians
straight
are
goofy.
getting $6 million for a daycare with no kids,
You got the legendary inbreeders running up the millions.
The
and
Learning the Learning Center.
the Learning Center,
The Learning Center.
And you getting smoked.
for the Learning Center,
And
For
the
the Learning
inbreeders
Center.
running up the millions.
not the Learning Center. Like y'all
Yeah,
didn't even fix the sign until we came out there and smoked y'all.
It ain't no way somebody who married their brother should be in power anywhere.
That's insane.
You can only pull that shit off here with the look. When I seen them having tampons for the Transformer men,
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Pause.
What you mean?
listen, bro. I was in the airport in New York, I think,
of course.
In their bathroom,
Libby Town.
Yeah.
they had free tampons in the men's
See,
bathroom.
that's what I'm saying, man.
It's
We've
And
gone.
I'm thinking to myself, like, let me take one of these
Where the fuck
just
are
so
we
I
at,
can
man?
have this to show. I got it in my bag right now.
Ain't no
Wait,
way.
for real.
Yeah. I've been on point. Because I got to show y'all this.
This shit is crazy.
This is crazy.
I was
You gotta
in-
get the wide angle on this.
So
You gotta-
so not only they have, Tampon Tim, running that shit in Minnesota, but New York too?
I was in New York. And these was in the bathroom for free.
Nah, ain't no
In
way.
the men's bathroom.
Ain't no way.
And I'm looking at myself like,
What do you even do with that?
We live in a sick society.
I'm like, wait a second. What's these for? So I saw, and then the dude who cleaned the bathroom, he said, those are for people who identify as ladies.
Get the fuck out
I'm
of
looking
here.
like, so
bro.
wait a second. They don't have no uterus.
Did you see the dude that was beaten off in the women's bathroom?
Now see that right there?
Yeah.
When I saw that video, I'm glad I wasn't there for that. Because
And then he tried to get wild.
that's the whole thing. Because he's still a man, Dev.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
was like, I feel like I'm being assaulted.
Bro,
You
he's
were
still
about
a
to get
man.
assaulted.
Bro,
For sure.
You got to think of, all right. Now think about this.
I'm gonna need a cat to wash his hands first.
Nah,
Yeah,
you get
that's
no
a
ass
concern, valid concern, because you don't want to have no RNA on you. You
Hell,
feel me?
Man.
But you got to think about it.
Wash your hands so I can beat your ass.
Yeah, so you got to put hands and feet on them.
You got to get hands if you put on
Let's
there.
think about it. We used to have problems in the club. When I used to run nightclubs, we would always have problems with the ladies who didn't got the hormone therapy
Mm.
because they feel like they actually a man.
Right.
I'm like, well, listen, you still 5'5" and you're 140 pounds. That mustache you got is not finna be enough. You see what I'm saying? So like when they start want to get aggressive, I'm like, sweetheart, you don't have testicles. You know what I'm saying?
Let's be
You
real.
don't. So think about it. Imagine you somewhere, you single, you around a bunch of females, and you don't have a dick.
It's out of control.
The rage in your body might get out of control. You see what I'm saying?
Where have
You
we
walking
gone?
around with the silicone move on you all day.
Where have we gone as a
Think
society?
about that. Think about you got groups of people walking around with a dildo strapped on all day. That's a mental health crisis.
Man.
For sure.
Cause I'm like, man, you trying to fight me? Come
Ain't no
on,
way.
G. What we doing here?
It's out of control,
if I
y'all.
blow wind on you, you might be knocked unconscious.
It's going to be over.
So you gotta think about it, bro. When I seen that, I said, I'm taking one of these because this should not be in our bathroom. And where are you as a society when you letting everybody trick your species off the planet?
Where are you putting
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't want to know. And
Oh!
He said, booty.
man,
Oh!
let me tell you something.
Lord
let me tell you
help
something.
me.
This all started when the CIA started to fund the feminist movement. Okay, then it morphed into breaking the family unit
For
and,
sure.
and confusing everybody, the kids, male, female, this, that. It's not like the old school gays. Okay,
Mm-mm.
Nah,
you like
old
boys,
school
cool.
gays,
If you're a
we
guy,
go-
you like guys. If you're a girl, you like girls.
Nah, we good with y'all.
We good with y'all.
We good with
Yeah.
y'all.
But this shit to where they're inverting everything. This is why a lot of politicians. I posted on Twitter the other day. I'm like, I wonder how many politicians are trans and we don't know it.
Man, that's what kind of got
And then
Candace
I-
in all that trouble.
And then I posted all the pictures of all these dudes' wives who look like men.
Broad.
Like if you look at, have you
Broad.
seen the Princess of Bulgaria?
Man,
Looks like Dracula.
That's
now look,
crazy.
Now look.
Swear to God.
Now, when you pull that person up, like, damn, that's his boyfriend. Because, you got to think about it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's a straight monster.
Hold on, bro.
That made make the Draco come
Hold
out.
on,
You see
bro.
her too long.
That's what I'm saying.
See her in the back alley.
Look
Hold
at
on.
that.
Yeah,
I'm
she put you in the
saying.
headlock. It's a wrap.
That might
Bro.
be that's gonna be a tough battle. I'm not gonna
So,
lie.
no,
you got to
yeah.
fight for
I'm
your
gonna really
life,
have
boy.
to. I'm gonna really have to
You
go
got
for
to
that.
fight for your life somewhere with her, boy.
No, for sure.
And if you look at Chuck Schumer's wife, Obama's wife, if you look at Barbara Bush looks crazy.
I always
Barbara
say
Bush is wild.
when when the male and the female is the same, they shoulders the same width. You got to watch out.
Something ain't right.
Because
Something ain't right.
Michelle got the biggest shoulders I ever seen.
Life.
Shout out Big Shell.
And I'm just saying, can you find a picture on the internet anywhere where you can find her pregnant? I'll wait.
She had surrogates.
There you go.
She had 2 surrogates.
Why?
Why do you have to have surrogates?
It makes perfect sense though. It's like, why else are they pushing this shit so hard?
Yeah,
'Cause that's their fault. That's their, that's
two
their
regimes are fighting, right? So this old system that we're talking about, that's what they do, and this new system, it's it's a trade-off. You may or may not come out on top if you know what you're doing or don't know what you're doing, but it's the technocrats. But I mean, if you look at JD Vance, he has all the big tech guys behind him.
Yeah, it's death row tech right now.
Right. So it's just these two regimes fighting. So I think that, again, two things can be true, and that's why we're seeing the ICE riots go down, because all that is induced. We have a guy who has a mask on, goes into a crowd, burns a flag, and then runs off and riles everybody up. And then they catch him down the road. They're like, hey, bro, you just got riled, everybody riled up. Who are you?
All because it's some daycare fraud.
Yeah.
Let's keep it a bean.
By the inbreeders.
So we're missing millions and billions of dollars. And then all of a sudden, you're getting weaponized. We have random chaos agents running through. And he didn't say anything. He just had a Scully on and didn't say anything.
If you know tensions are high, right? Why would you tell people? Why would you rile them up to try to get them out? Like we need to get ICE out. Like,
who sent you?
Why would you just look, chill, leading people alone, get out of their way because they got jurisdiction.
For sure.
So y'all playing a dangerous game.
For sure. After Renee Good got killed, we seen everybody come out in that agent's defense. We ain't never seen that.
So do you think what's happening now with ICE, is it a net positive or a net negative at this point?
It's always going to be a net positive, because the whole purpose of government is to protect people from things they can't protect themselves from. And competing ideologies is why any type of warlord, any type of shit like that even exists. Because have you seen those Somalian people come out speaking on their own behalf?
I haven't.
They don't make no sense. And it's almost embarrassing, because, well, that inbreeding is real, bro. You feel me? Like, look, have you ever looked up inbred families?
Yeah.
They all got that giant forehead.
Oh, is it that head, that
looking
Dexter's
wild.
laboratory?
They
head?
got the Dexter for sure.
Well, even in the UK, you like the royal family and all them. So if you look at a lot of inbreeding happens in the UK as well, because if you look at their teeth are always fucked up.
Yes.
Oh, it's a teeth thing.
So even in the royal family and whatnot, if you look into, I mean, even King Charles, he's related to Vlad the Impaler.
And why is people passing out when he walked past them?
Strange, because his bloodline. So Vlad the Impaler is literally the person that they base the vampire on, Dracula.
Blood drinkers.
Okay. And then what did Princess Diana say right before she died? She said to her friend before she died, these people that I'm involved with, the royal family, are reptilians.
And it goes back down to the Ninja Turtles.
You have reptiles going underground eating pizza?
I'm saying.
And they can put on human masks.
And and the reptiles are protecting who? The media?
The media.
It's an old story. And
Turtles are the bad guys?
you gotta think about it, bro.
Hey, man.
They
all-
tap that eating pizza.
And what's code word for pizza? You already know that whole road goes like.
Why are they doing that?
Yeah.
And then look at the names: Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello, like all of these names.
Damn.
Ancient Greek and all of this mythology and all of this reptilian activity. I call them the crocodiles. So you gotta watch everything that's taking place, because the truth is indeed stranger than fiction.
Facts.
And it's past conspiracy. Like I don't even like using that word
Man,
no
at this
more.
point,
Because
Yeah, I
everything that
mean-
they said was conspiracy turned out to be true.
I mean, we've confirmed they're zapping all kind of. They're zapping the motherfuckers now.
Yeah.
Like, motherfuckers are literally getting zapped.
They're
They,
getting
they
zapped.
said that was a conspiracy.
That's
Remember
a-
last year we was talking about Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew,
Y'all
DEW,
said DEW was it's a conspiracy. It sounds
direct
crazy.
energy weapons.
direct
Now
energy
look,
weapon.
Don't be a smoothie.
Yeah,
You saw what they did with Gaza.
yeah,
That's all direct energy weapon.
yeah. And the fact that they just came out and said it, they're like, yeah, it's actually real, and we
Don't let
use
me
it
find
during the
that.
Venezuelan extraction.
Don't let the guys get that. We get that. It's a wrap.
It's
We
a done
zapping
deal.
everybody.
It's a done deal. I told everybody about Mountain Dew, and it sounded crazy. I was like, that's DEW.
And then we
direct
say
energy weapon.
everybody try to steal it.
They tried to steal it, and then they came out
Y'all
with
gotta start paying homage
Got
because
you.
we
Got you.
see everything. Hold on, I gotta pull up this for you so
The
you can
next
see
year.
these Cuban soldiers.
And the next year they
Next year, they confirmed it.
confirmed.
Maui burst, the flavor, Maui burst. Maui goes up in flames. Come on.
Can't make this shit
Look
up.
at them boxes they went home in.
Yeah. Nike shoe boxes.
You see?
So they carried out.
Ain't no
all,
way.
Yeah.
That's-
They sent them
They really
back
did
home,
some Marvin the
not
Martian
in
shit.
coffins, but in boxes.
But the soldiers said we couldn't hear nobody coming. They said that we didn't get no casualties from the Americans. One dude said that all of a sudden him and his whole platoon eyes started bleeding and ears started bleeding. They all fell out.
Yep, and vomited right on the cube.
Maduro too.
Yeah.
He had blood on his shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they had to change his clothes several times.
Yep. He
They
did a
gave
whole,
him endorsements. Nike,
Yeah.
Nike
I feel so
endorsements.
bad for his wife. She was telling him to take the deal. When I seen him down there at Miraflores saying, "You want me to come get me?" I'm like, "Dummy, you was a fool." Your soldiers is the Cuban army.
Yeah, you cooked. They 50 years behind.
How did they get a whole mock-up of your bedroom?
They using some
They
cloud-
built a whole reconstruction of his whole bedroom.
Well, they probably did remote viewers.
You definitely got to deal with that.
Yeah, they got remote viewers. I mean, they had 20 guys go in and took out over 200 guys. How was that?
That's Metal Gear Solid shit right there.
That's literally Metal Gear Solid.
So the fact that they had a whole structure.
Oh yeah, that's the Iron Man weapon.
Yeah. It's always in the movie. I'm
They got
telling you.
Tony Stark.
Yeah.
They call Tony
Yeah.
Stark pulled up on.
Even in Iron Man 1, remember where old boy came in his house and then Iron Man froze up and he like laid on the couch. It was this thing that he put in his ear, or he had like a sonic thing or it was some type of frequency. And it like zapped him and he came in. That's what they used.
Man,
Damn.
Trump. Ever since Trump found out about the reverse engineered tech, he been on one. He said, "I have very, very strong options. I have things no one's ever seen," and he know that. That's why, like I said, it's a dark feeling when you like, damn, all I got is me, and that's how you feel when you travel around the world, because it's like you never know when it's your time, but you try to stay prepared so it's not your time. When you go over there, just simply being out in traffic is risking your life.
literally every time.
You know what I'm
Thailand,
saying?
Shit.
And then if the police can all be bought off, you can never be safe.
Man.
You can never be safe. I'm talking about, I paid so many bribes.
Oh, I
No
know.
bullshit.
Like, I'm looking like, yo.
No bullshit.
And then I had overstayed my visa. And I seen somebody going to jail for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, I overstayed my visa. It says fine, it's fine. It's $13,000. That's $100.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'm looking like, damn, so fool ain't had 100? Probably didn't have 100. So I'm looking like, well, he said you have an American passport. That's why you're okay. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that trumps a lot of stuff.
Say less.
Yeah, it trumps a lot of other passports for sure.
This
But
shit's spooky.
it is.
They rigging the game playing with black magic. Then they got secret weapons. Then they worshiping these trans demons, whatever they is. Because look, Molech has both genitals. And it's not a coincidence that they all worshiping these little. That's why when
That's
you
who Epstein worship, right?
for sure.
Well, that's why he has the temple. And if you look at the temple itself, right? It had blue and white stripes. Now, if you look at certain flags, looks exactly like that. So if you look at the Greek flag,
say them
I was
all.
gonna
it's
say.
the same flag, right?
Yup.
Now, in Greece, pedophilia isn't a crime. It's considered a mental illness, so they help you.
Ow!
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
Some regular shit.
Why
over there.
does Tom Hanks have dual citizenship between here and Greece?
That's a fact. It's weird.
Okay.
Man.
Why is it that when Isaac Cappy was talking about Epstein, Tom Hanks, and all these other people, he just ends up unalived
Dead.
off of Route 66?
Dead. Anytime they speak about certain things, dead.
He's on a dash cam
Literally.
where he's sitting there. He already looks dead, sitting there. And then he just falls off and gets hit by a truck, and that's how he dies? Come on.
We've seen that same circumstance happen too many times for it to be a coincidence.
And the fact that if you look into going back to Moloch and the owl god and all these deities that they worship, they don't have a gender. So if you
No.
think about them, they pronouns, right? What does that sound like? A demon that says we are legion, them, they, we.
Yep.
It's the
Is there
same
even
thing.
like an explanation for that? Like, what's your explanation for calling yourself them, they, that? Like,
It's
like,
to
what is their-
symbolize being everything.
right. I understand that, but like, they're saying that they're everything.
They're saying, hey,
I thought y'all wanted to switch to be one thing. I
Yeah, see,
thought
they
y'all
don't
wanted-
want nobody to know that they can die. That's the whole problem. Because when I go on Native American reservations and I speak to First Nations people, they say when they first encountered these gods who claim to be gods, they did them wrong. They stole from them, stole the women, all kind of crazy shit. Because they don't want people to know that they can die. Because all throughout history, from the Sumerian tablets to any type of information, there's always a rebellion where humans ended up fighting back.
Mhm.
They don't want you to think that you can fight back. And then if you trick a group of people to think, oh, well, let's give up breeding populations, everybody can just be the same gender, then you finna go. Human birth rate dropping by what, 0.3% every year?
yeah. And then even in Japan right now, there's more old people than young people.
They paying people to move there.
Right. So their population is on a decline. That's why their currency is falling too. It's the lowest it's been in 40 years.
You can see that too.
Gots to
Going
be
over
more
there.
There's thousands of houses right now in Japan just vacant because their
got-
population is declining.
Yeah, you can get property for the low in Japan right now.
Super low right now.
I'm thinking about grabbing something.
Interesting.
It's crazy right now.
Yeah, it's
so
cheap out there right now.
yeah, it's mad cheap. So they're doing programs to where, like you said, they're paying people to go over there to have babies. They have boyfriend and girlfriend programs. It's crazy.
I mean, but you know what's also weird? Remember last time we went out there? They also have a drag scene
They have a drag scene
in Japan,
which they never had before.
never had.
Really?
Yes,
Bro,
the first
Japan
time
is one of the most conservative countries like ever. So
That lady boy stuff gotta stop.
that's and it's not even. It's like straight. It's like a dude like
with a wig on.
with a wig on. They ain't even where we at with it. They ain't even
Bro.
where we at. No, I'm talking about
It's
big,
crazy.
swole,
Wait, what?
brolic,
See, man.
So hold on,
like
so hold on.
samurai,
That's why I be
samurai
African.
dudes.
Let me-
Samurai.
let me-
Swole Barbara?
Let me
Big
paint
swole
you.
barber is crazy.
Let me paint you a picture. So we were over there 10 plus years ago.
Okay.
None of that existed, right?
Telling you.
We just went back last year.
January, yeah.
We go to a club. We are outside where all the club scene is. We were like, oh yeah, we remember that club.
Club
Wait.
Tokyo. It was Club Tokyo.
We
that
went
was
out
the
there.
spot.
Y'all
That
be
was the
careful.
spot.
Be careful, Club Tokyo.
Yep.
We went out there and saw like, hold on, what is going on? We asked the security guard, like, hey,
Black dude. Remember Black dude? He was
Yeah.
from like Detroit or something.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was
okay.
from
I was like,
Detroit.
hey fam, like,
He like, bro, he already knew. He was just like shaking his head. I'm like,
I was like, why we got dudes with wigs on and dresses?
Pause.
Yeah, so you can't do that in Africa. That's why my house over there. Because you show up, no, they don't play that.
they gonna stone you?
Now look. I seen one instance where I'm in the bathroom, I see a very tall person come in with the long wig, and the guys that was in there, they said, "What is this?" They go to the security because they got tribal beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
So they say, "All the security here is Luo. They won't stand for this." They go huddle up, and they can't drag a fool up out of there. I'm looking like, damn. And it's kind of like, I don't like seeing nobody get mistreated.
For sure.
You feel me? But we got to draw a line somewhere. Us as men can't replace females. We cannot do what women do.
Vice versa.
We don't want to do what they do. And most ladies don't want to be a man.
And that's what's happening right now because they're making men women and making women men. They're literally doing that with the workforce because they're making conditions, living conditions, the economy so hard to where before in the 1950s, one income can take care of everybody.
Facts.
And homes were $25,000. Now,
Facts.
nobody can even afford an apartment.
Yeah.
And the fact that the women now have to go into the workforce, they're not going to respect the man and be like, okay, we're going to split the bills, but I'm going to still cook and clean and all this other shit. They're like, I'm paying the bills.
Hell no, you can't tell me what to wear. I'm
But
paying for all of this shit.
That's orchestrated. And I think that's the whole plan.
Just like with Section 8. You feel me? You get Section 8, you can't have no man there, you a woman.
That's the whole game. You know,
They tell
break the family up.
That's why in my neighborhood, everything started going sideways. Like everybody getting Section 8, but the lady can't have no man in the house. Otherwise, you're gonna lose that Section 8.
Right.
Then you see all of these single mom raised kids, and they extra feminine, and it's just all bad.
Speaking of zestivities, did you see Kai Sanat, Lil Tecca,
Oh yeah,
and Destroy Lonely, which is one of these little
Who
rappers.
the fuck is that?
Is
Yeah,
Lil
some
Tecca a
dude
boy
named
or a
Destroy
girl?
Lonely. Man,
Lil
at this
Tecca a boy or a
point,
girl?
I don't know, but I saw him at Paris Fashion Week, saying like
I'm
crazy.
so out the loop. I don't even know what the
you
fuck's
didn't
going
see
on.
that?
I saw
Lil Tecca?
something that, he was in a
He
dress or
wasn't
something.
like this though. This was like he was like walking out switching. He had a little scarf and he was
Oh.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
He the new Zest Lord.
man.
Fold now. These boys so zesty.
Man, Zestomania.
yeah, it's Zestomania.
Zestomania is running wild on you, brother. Fold now.
But I think all that is by design.
It definitely
Yeah.
is, bro. If you want to weaken the population, you have to target the family structure, like you said, Maverick, which is
Yeah.
perfectly right. And man, you know, I just ain't never seen a group of Transformers win a war. And humans is always in a constant state of war. There is no history without groups of killers. Now, even if you go back to ancient with the 300 guys, you know, they was zesty.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, they extinct. So you got
here.
you got
300 is there. They now
you
a
got to
movie.
pay attention to that.
Yeah,
All
they
the
just a
zesty
movie.
civilizations went extinct.
Nah, facts.
Well,
Facts.
that comes from all the rituals that they did. So if you look at Saturnalia, so what Christmas actually is Saturnalia, and it was a Roman, holiday to where they had, of course, gift giving, but they have 12 days of debauchery, what the 12 days of Christmas comes from, where they had orgies and
Sodom and Gomorrah.
debauchery, crazy shit going on. So that's why I don't celebrate Christmas, because I'm like, well, for one, we're not even on the same calendar. We're on the Gregorian calendar right now. Before, we were on the Julian calendar, and
You ever heard of Man Love Thursdays in Afghanistan?
Man, love Thursday.
Absolutely
I just saw a video of like a bunch of dudes
Bro,
Like, you
in
see that? They
Afghanistan,
was just
bro, they don't.
dancing and chatting.
They say men is for fun, women is for reproduction, to have babies. That's it.
absolutely not.
So what the fuck is going on? So like,
Facts. They
like-
said when they was over there fighting in Afghanistan, several of my direct homies said, "Hey, bro, we would do raids, and sometimes during the raids, explosions would go off, and then we got to go identify the bodies." They said they would go into the little settlements, and the guys would all be like in the sleeping bags with each other. Like some of them died while inside another man.
Oh,
Yeah,
is going
yeah,
on?
that's
Facts.
that's
This is real. Look
Out
up,
of
look up
bounds.
I'm
Bacha
telling
Bazi.
you.
Bachabazi is called the Dancing Boys of Afghanistan. They don't
Okay.
have strippers. They have young boys.
I seen that.
Didn't you see that? Remember I showed you
Yes,
that? The
they-
little young boys,
yeah.
and
Yeah,
it
what
was
the
like
fuck is
working
going
and
on?
stuff.
Yes.
And it was all men. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
That's how I know it was a demon who gave Muhammad that Quran.
Is this end times?
But see, if
Golly.
according to the Bible, it would have to be 1,000 years of peace before the end times would come. We haven't seen that. And people be saying the end times since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And each time they say that, it don't shit happen. You feel me? But you just see mega churches getting bigger. They use spookism to draw money from the people just to reroute and come with a different script. Spookism.
Well, I think to even go a few levels down from that, I think that we've already ended this timeline, this world that ever since they fired up CERN, shit hasn't been the same.
Yeah,
So
facts.
our world that we've come to know, like from the 80s and 90s and all that, that ended in 2012.
Shit different.
Yeah, because they said that the eagle was never our national bird.
Right.
When it's always been illegal to have eagle feathers. That was always our national bird.
How is it that?
But then they come saying this year that they finally, no, bro. They told us that in school. I know that.
I remember.
Just like with Smokey the Bear.
It's just Smokey Bear.
That was, I'm Smokey the Bear and I prevent
on.
forest
Now
fires.
it's
We all
Smokey
knew that.
Bear.
They
We all
saying
knew
that
that.
never existed?
They're saying that never existed. It was never Smokey the Bear.
Stop
How?
fucking playing.
Because again, we're talking about timelines, which they've already confirmed when they went down to Antarctica and did those tests.
Facts.
So they fired those ions and they went reverse. They're saying not only we have another parallel universe, but it's running backwards in time.
Going backwards. That's why in Africa they have African time. This is why I had to travel, because in Africa, they believe that, look, this will fuck your head up. So look, over there, if you invite people someplace, everybody's showing up 2-3 hours late. Because they believe that time folds onto itself. So they don't have like, just like in Ethiopia, they still in 2018.
Right. They're years behind.
Mm,
See what I'm saying?
yep. I
So
saw
they
Speed talking
believe
about
that they have to live in the moment because their past is existing at the same time as this is happening right now. So you look at that, it's like, why would they be in 2018 and we in 2026?
Right. Well, it's about control. It's a construct. Time really doesn't exist, for one. But I do find it interesting that Ethiopia, their new year is 9/11.
That's weird.
So,
Interesting.
The rituals gotta stop, man.
So,
see this, man.
and I feel like 9/11 for some reason is a nexus point, because if you look at the cycle, it's a 33-year cycle. It started in 1968.
Oh no.
So from 1968, you had George Bush, who graduated from Yale. You had the towers started construction in 1968. The Code 911 was created in Alabama in 1968. Okay?
New York Jets.
New York Jets win the Super Bowl.
68,
1968.
69
So as you
season,
see
right?
them winning, you know something going on.
Something
And then
wrong.
33 years later, 9/11 happens.
Where
Okay.
was you at on 9/11? What was y'all at? I remember where I was at the exact day.
I remember waking up and was like, damn, I ain't going to school for sure.
For sure.
I'm thinking it's about to go down. I'm thinking
Yeah.
motherfuckers are going to be on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm about to go at 10 years old.
Yeah.
For
I,
sure.
I
I'm
saw
like, ain't no
that.
way.
I saw that on TV on our way to school, and I remember, I was running late, and then didn't go to school, and then I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking, okay, LA's next, because
Yeah.
that's where we were at.
Yep.
They hit New York. I'm like, for sure, they about to hit LA.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the next one.
People,
I
were,
was in the middle of something.
yeah,
He was in the middle of something.
Had some action
Oh,
going on.
you was getting it cracking.
he looking on the TV screen. Hold on,
He's like, wait
hold
a second.
on.
Hold on.
We about to die.
We gotta die.
Let me finish.
Let me get this over with. Photo. I had homeschool because I was getting so wild with people. They had to put me in the homeschool for a little while. So I'm at the crib and I see my father panicking. He's like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "What's wrong with you, man?" He's like, he was at this time he was a day trader. You feel me? So he started going into a panic. He said,
Yeah,
"Oh,
it's about to go
I'm about to
down.
lose
Say,
everything."
you about to
You feel me?
crash.
So my pops in the panic. He on the phone. He on the computer. I was thinking to myself, like, damn, how could they pull that off? Like, how could they pull that off? Like, it's got to be an inside job.
For sure.
And then we look up, everything has been scripted damn near.
Oh, shit.
Big time. I mean, the fact that Larry Silverstein, his building goes down without even getting hit at all.
And he's at the owner of the World Trade Center said he was there every day for like, what, 30 years. He decided to miss work that day. Yeah,
Didn't they say the
alright.
Pentagon just got hit? They just blew up the accounting.
No,
center?
no plane.
Yeah.
No
The
debris.
accounting just so happened to blow up.
Yeah, so they had no plane, and the fact that $2 trillion went missing right before 9/11,
Donald Rumsfeld, you slick bastard.
and then the Pentagon gets hit in the accounting department.
So we got to get to the White House.
Like, come on. Like, we got $2 trillion missing, gone, just like that.
I mean, you
no.
see what happens every time they talk about some sort of fraud, and then you have these
then
these
you
ice
have-
riots.
Yeah, then you have some
Yeah.
controlled chaos.
Trump coming for 10 walls, though. He ain't finna get
Tim Walz talking crazy. too.
Walls ain't getting away with this. I'm going to say this, man. If they can go take Maduro that fast, all they got to do is, when we see one ICE agent get shot, Insurrection Act coming. That's what they lining us up for that.
Yeah.
That's all they lining us up for. And
Do you think martial law's coming?
Insurrection Act is going to be martial law. There's no way around. I don't see a way around it.
Yeah. I
It's
just
gone
saw,
too far now.
Clinton.
And did you see somebody got their finger bitten off?
Yeah.
It just happened.
Yeah.
Bro, this just happened. They bit an ice agent's finger.
Yo, if you an ICE agent and you lost your finger to a wild liberal,
And it was a woman too.
see, that's why I tell people, like, if the ladies get passionate about something, they will crash every day about it.
Yeah, they crashing.
That changes your mind about a lot.
For sure.
I just don't get it because, and again, there's no left, no right. I'm not MAGA. I'm not none of that bullshit because I'm not buying into this two-party system. But historically, black people, and I can only speak for black people, people are saying that, oh yeah, well, you're aligning with
Shut
white
up.
supremacists and this and why. Here's the thing, and it's you go back to history. Historically, black people were Republicans.
For sure.
It's a
The
fact.
the Republican Party was created by anti-slavery activists.
All of the civil rights legislation that was pro-black people came from the Republicans.
Black Wall
Facts.
Street was all Republicans.
Facts.
And then think about this. We have Malcolm X and we have MLK. Both killed, got assassinated, but only one has a holiday. Why is it that?
Yeah, because shit, he was a communist. Listen, I know the truth. And once you realize that, okay, everything boils down to these little secret organizations. They put their puppets in, and when that puppets run its course, they martyr them, make them a national hero, sweep it under the rug, and now you trap that ideology with this group of people, leave them stagnant while you go to your next process. It's the same thing we watch it happen over and over and over. It's just that now it's people like us. We have the internet. The whole world can connect to each other in a matter of seconds. And you see Elon Musk throwing up Starlink. Anytime they want to cut off the internet to one of these countries, he goes send the Starlink. And we watching the powers of the world change. Because
Shift.
now we
Shift
see
is
Trump
happening.
coming with this peace committee.
Yep.
He done wiped out NATO and came with his own committee charging $1 billion. What Putin said, I got my billion, I'm signing up. Point blank period. Putin, he's banning the Church of Satan.
Yeah, he is.
Why is he doing that?
Right.
He's kicking the Rothschilds out of Russia.
Yeah.
Why is he banning the Church of Satan? Because all of this bullshit goes back to the same little group of people. These is the facts.
And the fact that Malcolm X, and that's the thing, people can pull this up. Malcolm X said the worst enemy to the black American is the white liberal.
For sure.
He said this.
Yeah, because they don't give a fuck about anybody.
But when
and
I
they will
see-
use any and everybody to get their mission to
The
complete.
crash.
don't
They
give
want
a fuck.
everybody to crash out.
Yeah, they don't care. They'll use anybody. Say anything to where they could, grease their palms.
So I can get with Malcolm X all day, every day.
For sure.
So how is it that people are saying, well, yeah, I'm joining with them and, I'm left and these are guys are white supremacists. Like, do you understand that they're for the exact opposite what we stood for? Limited government, free enterprise.
Oh no.
But you guys want the government to be your daddy?
Yeah.
With UBI and all this other bullshit?
That make
Socialism?
that make you think that the worship gene theory is real. Because they say humans may have a worship gene that makes them more susceptible to ideologies and religions.
Mhm.
But it's almost like if people's owners don't tell them something exists, they don't believe it.
Yeah.
And that's weird to me. Because everything that we take as make believe, you travel abroad, there's facts to them. There's facts. Once I seen the night runners over there in Kenya, but these people cover their whole body in black and they running around naked, peeping in your window, killing chickens, leaving eggs on the ground.
What you mean?
Bro, they'll leave an egg outside your front door. And if you walk past the egg, your soul get trapped in the egg. So as soon as you walk
They on
past it,
different timing.
you see a nigga jump out in all black, snatch the egg and run.
Yeah.
So then you
nah.
see 20 other niggas chasing him down because they're like, oh,
But
that's
they
somebody.
naked?
Bro, the night runners they paint their whole bodies black, bro. They look like shadows, bro. This is real. I seen it. So I'm looking like, why is dude running right there? They said, oh, it's a night runner. Let's go back inside. I'm like, go back
Go
inside.
back inside.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
hold on.
Yeah.
So, the little lady with me, she trying to stop me from walking. Oh, it's an egg right there. I'm
Where
like,
you do that at?
I'm like, man, if she trying to stop me from walking, she must believe whatever this is powerful. Sure enough,
See,
they leave eggs on the ground, bro. If you
Yeah.
walk past it,
That's I don't play with magic.
Yeah.
I don't play with magic.
And I know that too because a lot of witches and different types of dark magic or just
Yeah.
magic in general, they take eggs and then what they can do is they can rub it on somebody's body and then they crack it, it turns black. And I've seen that before to where they try to get some type of evil spirit off of you
for sure.
or something of that sorts. But yes, has something to do with your soul and your aura.
But we went to this place called Embu. Now, Embu is like a rural area. This is where all of the elders live. Like everybody in this little area was 80, 90 years old. You feel me? I'm like, man, they moving really good to be this old. But my driver said, yeah, they eat all of the local stuff. Nothing's processed. So everyone's here is past 80. But they moving better than me in the wilderness. So I'm like, damn, okay. And then they took me to this one lady house. And then they was like, don't eat anything here. She's a very powerful witch. I'm like, well, then what are we doing here then? You feel me? Like, why is we even over here?
real.
You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
they got all of these different laws in place that if you use certain little crafts for gain, if you show up with a bunch of money, they send a task force to come out and investigate how you got it. Because they attribute it all to black magic.
Damn.
And that's the thing. Like people don't think this is real, but DC practices the same thing.
Oh no.
It's
Why
on
do
the back
you
of
think?
our dollar? Fuck.
It's on the back of our
It's on
dollar.
our dollar.
All that. Why are we speaking Latin on American soil?
Come on, man.
Because Latin is actually the power language. So the language that we're speaking now is a dead language. So anything that we're speaking in Latin was used for spells. Okay? Same thing with money. Money is energy. When you're talking about energy, magic, whatever, e pluribus unum, from one comes many.
E pluribus unum. Oh, no.
Novus Ordo Seclorum means order of the new ages.
Okay.
Okay. So when you're talking about Latin, like, okay, why are we using Latin and Roman numerals in the Super Bowl?
Right.
You
You just seen what Bad Bunny say he finna do at the Super Bowl?
yeah
Wearing a dress.
Yeah, they
The same shit we just talking about.
They just came on and said he's not wearing a dress, but I guarantee you, it's gonna be some
Bro.
ritual. It's gonna be a ritual at the Super Bowl.
I'm worried
Mark my
about that,
word.
though.
It's the superb owl.
Why do y'all think he was kissing a man like a couple years before? Like that was him pledging allegiance. That's literally him pledging allegiance. Like, all right, this one I'm down with. Can I be on the Super Bowl now?
Why is it that?
It's just hard to trust a man who will put Dino in his mouth.
I'm saying, why is it that the Super Bowl? If you look at a football,
Think about that. You sitting between other man's legs, you can't
No
trust
way.
fool.
No
at
way.
all,
He'll do anything.
the stadium looks like
He'll take them tampons.
For sure.
If you look at the stadium, a
Fold
football
now.
stadium, it looks like the bread and circus. It looks like a Roman Coliseum.
Do you know that the owners have their meetings on the field? Hold on, let me see.
Getting deep.
Yeah. That
Getting deep.
yeah, we getting deep. We getting deep for sure.
Bro, even the owners' meetings is like some type of ritual. I've seen it.
Uh-oh.
Seen it.
Look, okay. One group got to walk in from this side. The other have to walk in on this side. And they have to meet at the 50-yard line and talk.
Superb owl.
Damn,
I wasn't supposed to say
Superb
that, but
that's crazy.
anybody who worked on them private security teams,
Uh-oh.
who been there, you know what I'm talking about. So
That's strange.
It's one big ritual, man. I guarantee you the colors, you're gonna see red, white, and black.
Listen,
Guarantee it's
bro.
gonna be some red, white, and black somewhere in there.
bro, even when it comes to gang culture, like once I start looking at all of this shit, it's all some type of ritual. Because think about it. In Chicago, you got the Satan Disciples. In California, you got the Denver Lanes. Didn't they used to worship the devil?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then when you doing
MS-13 too.
MS-13, they
big-
definitely worship the
they
devil.
all the way.
Yeah.
They
You know
all
what I'm
the way.
saying?
I think
And
they,
then-
that's they sign. They sign is that.
Definitely
That's how they
that.
throw shit up.
And then you do these handshakes
Yep.
and everything a ritual. Like even when you got now with certain gangs, you got to stand in a circle doing your initiation, and they light a candle,
Oh,
and you got to fight until the candle blow out.
There you go.
Now
It's a
think
ritual.
about that.
it's a ritual.
That's what's going on.
That's
so
a
once I
ritual.
start, wait a second.
yeah.
They didn't rig the whole game.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
when
saying.
that's when I start going on my crusade. Like, all right, look, nigga, these niggas worship the devil.
Yeah, that's a fact.
If y'all with me, it's what we standing on. And once I pointed it out, they was like, wait a second. No. In several gangs, when you get initiated, you have to stand in a circle of the members.
Mhm.
They light a candle or they light a match. And you have to fight until the match burns out.
That's crazy.
So you mean to tell me
That's wild.
Facts.
there is a group of men, they have to stand in a circle.
Yes.
Ritual.
Circle jerk.
Crazy. Well, I mean,
That take your breath away.
I just made a post on X.
Circle jerk take your breath away.
Oh man.
Oh Lord.
Yo, so I made a post on X. Speaking of that, I made a post on X. I was responding to ASAP Rocky's latest interview with Joe Budden talking about Rick Owens
Mhm.
and how it's like, dark and
Been waiting to talk about this.
devil imagery and whatnot. And I was like, hold up, bro, isn't this you? And I show a picture of him inside of a pentagram with him and his boys doing a ritual.
I mean, you got to think of it like this. The man had, I don't know if y'all seen the What's Up video by ASAP. They
Yeah.
literally did a ritual.
Yeah, they're
They literally
inside of a
We're
pentagram.
inside of a pentagram. He had the book.
Why did the
In
man
his
stop?
hand.
Why did he stop dropping albums?
Why did he stop dropping
He
albums?
said every time he dropped the album, somebody in his family died. He said the last album he dropped, his sister died. Before that was his mama.
And then
Then
before
Yams.
that, then Yams.
Then
Yeah,
Yams.
yeah. He said that's why he stopped dropping albums. Why is that happening?
And then his boy in the video, in the Peso video, had an Aleister Crowley shirt on.
Yes.
And Aleister Crowley is the most sickest.
Aleister Crowley is one of the biggest Satanists of all time.
Of all time.
I don't get why he's so, like, he acts like he wasn't doing that. Like, you weren't on that. You were saying, yeah, I don't think, she ain't did no dark shit around me. Nigga, you did the dark shit.
You literally did it.
And he was like,
on,
oh, yeah.
on
and
camera.
he was saying, like, yeah, you got to remind yourself, they're married, but these are gay Europeans, so I don't know what they into.
Bro,
Y'all be at that's why I stopped going to fashion shows. So I'm like, man, I'm not gonna be the only straight dude in this motherfucker, boy.
Yeah, it's real weird energy.
Because then that's when things start happening. If I pull
Yeah.
a Draco out at the fashion show, oh, that go BH, that game banger shit.
Yeah.
No, you don't ever want to be that guy. That's like you being a straight dude at the gay party. You can't get mad when the Transformers come grabbing on you. You at their party.
That's they shit.
That's they shit.
Yeah,
That's
you can't even be
why-
mad at them.
Yeah, that whole industry, all of that.
Come on, why Kai Cenat all of a sudden
Gosh,
he was streamer, now all of a sudden
180.
he 180.
he was looking
did
for
you see
a
the
reason.
pictures?
Look, guys like that.
What does he do now?
He's a fashion designer now, but did you see the pictures of him? Like he's
Yeah.
completely
You gotta watch it, bro.
Sus,
Every
like,
time
sashayed
them
out.
dudes get into it with their girlfriend, they become anti-women and they up there dressing like the Zesh Fairy.
Bro, I'm telling you,
time.
dude is dressed like Marilyn Manson.
That's crazy.
All of a
bro.
sudden, and his fingernails are polished. now.
What?
He got
Tyson-
polished fingernails.
As soon as
You
I
didn't see that?
yes, what's going on.
I saw some of it, but I didn't see all that.
Well,
That's
he
fingernails
just put out a photo shoot yesterday,
Literally.
looking extra.
Extras.
when I
extra
tell you,
zesty.
when they come to cash in on that check,
Pledge allegiance.
You gotta when you make that covenant, when they come calling, you have to honor it or you have to pay with your life.
that's crazy because if you think about all these humiliation rituals, and if you think about that, or they have to do something else to where they have to sacrifice, it's one of the two.
It's always obvious. It's right in your face. That's the thing.
What happened
Like
with
they-
Jennifer Hudson?
Shit, everybody
Now,
got whacked.
Now see, me and her used to go to the same church.
Really?
Ain't her husband a wrestler, dude?
Yeah, what's yeah, I think she was.
Yeah, we used to go to the same church. And
The whole family got
she
smoked.
didn't even cry when her family got smoked.
That was
And it
crazy.
That daytime show, like right after that, I think.
Yeah, it was crazy. So that whole family got smoked. I'm
That
like,
shit
that's
crazy
interesting.
though. That whole ASAP thing, like, bro, you being so like you so obvious. Like you trying to like why you acting like we haven't seen it? Like,
Yeah,
that's the shit that pissed me off. I was like,
he
bro,
thought the timeline changed.
yeah, I'm like what
Yeah,
you,
your boy got an Aleister Crowley shirt
Thought
on.
Sir
you-
cut off.
Like
Like-
Aleister Crowley, his apprentice was L. Ron Hubbard. They used to do rituals in Pasadena.
These dudes used to ejaculate on the papers before they would write their notes on it.
That's the
That's
biggest
facts.
That's a
pause.
fact.
That's facts.
All right, it's time to cut the camera.
That's facts. That's why when
Nah,
y'all
it's
see me
crazy.
handling people a certain way. Now y'all know why. Because, bro, I've been knowing about a lot of things for a minute.
No, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, when I be seeing certain people, I'm like, yeah, bitch ass nigga, I know what you did.
Well, that's what Diddy was doing. He was doing sex magic. It wasn't just the sexual
Nope.
deviancy.
no.
It was sexual magic.
that's
Because sexual magic, like it's energy, right? So it's the same thing. So when you release, that's energy, and you can manifest. It's called sex magic.
And that's why the children have to get violated, because you have to remove that innocence from them in exchange for the whatever these
power, the
beings
Moloch.
is for them to do your bidding.
Yeah. Child sacrifices have been all through history.
Protect your cakes. Stop using this evil magic, because when they come calling for you to drop them draws, it's gonna get bad. It's not worth it. Every dude I seen sacrifice his manhood ended up crashing out. Look at Lil Nas.
Lil Nas, yeah.
Lil Nas, last time we seen him, he was running down Skid Row naked.
Right.
And dude from Empire too. He completely crashed out.
Lil Nas, yo, okay, we're from the valley, right?
Okay.
You know he was on Ventura in some cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shaking
That's
his
what I'm
tail
talking
feather.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That nigga was
Yeah.
like near
Yeah.
Lancashire.
Yeah, he's over
Yeah,
there.
he was yeah.
Same thing with Bashir Gray
Yeah.
getting violated. Yeah, all this stuff is very real. It gets crazy.
They say
You
Why did
gotta-
Unc come for you?
Unc came for me.
When in the comments, I saw that he was like, "Oh man," like he's talking about the pentagram thing. He was saying-
I see. They're like, okay, I mean, like, he say that I know that that's not really demonic or shit like that, but
How?
Well, here's the thing. To Unc's defense, I'll say this because I'm very well versed and I've done a lot of research when it comes to magic, esoteric knowledge, all these things. It's all about intention, right? Now, what ASAP Rocky was doing, it's all intention based because why was he showing all that shit with Aleister Crowley and then the pentagrams, the circle, they're in the seance? Why?
Bro,
Versus
literally.
because you can use
What's
that
your,
for
what's your
dark.
excuse?
Yeah, you can use it for darker light. This is what the Freemasons. This is why there's symbolism is black and white. So when you get initiated, you get a white ball. If you get outed, you get a black ball. That's where the term comes from. You get blackballed. Facts. Pause. Okay.
Hey, real spill.
But this is what about the duality part, right? So that's
Right.
that's what they believe in. So
Yep.
it could be used just like AI. It's a tool. You can use it for dark or light.
You can use it for whatever you want to use it for. That's a fact.
Yeah.
But
And people curse themselves every day. People don't realize they curse themselves every day. Because if you're
Words.
saying, I can't do this, or I'm going to do this, or this is why Biggie and Pac is dead, because they spoke about what all the time? Death,
Yeah, on the albums and songs.
ready to die,
yeah,
Constantly.
no.
Constantly.
life after death, and, all these like murder. Like that's
Tupac, I see death around the corner. Like,
Right. You ain't never even
that's
been on a hit
crazy.
before.
Yeah,
like,
that's-
what? You was in
you're
Juilliard.
Yeah.
speaking that into
He was
ex-
in Juilliard.
that's out of
you're
control.
speaking into existence.
Yeah, hell no, nigga. I don't know. Like, when it comes to Unc, like,
Shout out to Unc. I know they. I see. Here's the thing. I know Unc is well versed in that stuff too. So I think, he was trying to come to the defense of that, but it's kind of weird because it is a pentagram, right?
Brother, you can't say.
You can't
You
say
cannot say that you. Oh, I don't know anything about her doing no dark magic. And bro, what? Explain that.
Yeah, you gotta explain it,
Explain that,
you standing there with a book of spells
bro.
over the pentagram.
Your boy got an Aleister Crowley shirt on.
Yeah, and then the
like,
fact that
let's-
it-
like
oh.
you, I think that's the thing about these celebrities. They think it's still back in time. Like they still think it's a few years ago. Like there's a new climate now. Like
yeah, we
the
remember
people don't
everything.
want to. The people, we want the real now.
For sure.
yeah,
We not.
and the fact that we
we're
can
not on
look
that.
shit up.
Yeah,
Like,
like
yeah,
we're not.
that shit- that
The
shit
audience
ain't
isn't
gone.
stupid no more.
It's
bro.
not gone.
It's not going anymore.
Literally.
I'm saying.
Don't you know that I can see you?
For sure.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's again, like you said, nobody wants to.
Somebody to ask Unc what spirit it is he using.
Damn.
Let's get into that. I'm gonna tell all of you internet guys, be careful what you say to me. And I'm gonna leave it at that. And that's my only warning to everybody.
Damn.
Straight up.
Man, that's Pisces shit. Don't
That's
play
all
with
that's all
us.
It's the
I'ma
Pisces
say.
gang.
That's all
You know
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying.
Oh,
You a Pisces too?
She a Pisces.
Oh, you a
Big
Pisces too?
fish.
Yeah, she Pisces.
Oh damn, but that's
Yeah.
crazy.
All of you internet
Oh
guys
yeah, yeah, 18.
need to watch what y'all say to me.
13.
13, yeah.
Cause I can take it that way, everybody. So keep this
Same.
in mind.
We're
And
not
I'ma-
right in the head all the time.
Look, and then when it come down to it, don't think that you doing something I don't know about it. Because if you pay attention, I'm in and out. You know, I don't spend time around people for too long. I get in and I'm gone because I gotta protect my energy, my brand, and the people who believe in me.
First and
You
foremost.
see what I'm saying? And every time I come around somebody who got little weird things going on, don't think I don't know what's going on. Because I can say certain things that make it very hard to breathe. And we're going to leave it at that. For now.
And what
Stop
you
playing.
think about the Corey Holcomb thing? Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels. You saw that?
Yeah, I seen that. You feel me? At the end of the day, listen, Corey Hogan was supposed to put hands and feet on fool.
Thank you. I'm glad you said that.
Anything
so
less,
glad you said
anything
that.
less than that, this is what's going to happen.
I'm so glad you said that because I think he was banking that dude would have folded by him saying, "Oh, I'm gonna come sit next to you."
Yeah, no,
And
that
dude
ain't gonna
didn't
work.
fold.
But you can tell the guys who used to being tough with girls,
Right.
and then when you get in front of a man,
So that video came out where he slapped or punched a girl, a comedian.
Now, so people be asking me like, why haven't I worked with certain people? Because I know about these things already, and everybody know I protect women and children. And I'm standing on that. You feel me? They can come with graveyard consequences at any given time, and I'm not picking and choosing with nobody. Whoever stand in front of me with that nonsense, I'm gonna treat you all the same. So when it comes down to it, people gotta understand something. If dude was to talk to me like that, you know what's finna happen.
Yeah, he was. That was out
So
of
when
control.
you see guys making certain concessions, it's because they don't want to mess up sponsorships and all of that. I don't got to worry about that. You feel me? You play crazy, you gonna get what you're looking for. So that's the whole thing with this. You can't be on one side. You can't have one foot in and one foot out.
Yeah, it's like why, like, and that's the thing. Another thing about it is like when you're thinking about like the way he was talking to him. Like, would you have done that if it was a white dude? If you done that if it was
No.
like you
He
doing
wouldn't
all this
know.
intimidation? Like that's the thing. Like with black men do with each other. Like you feel like
For sure.
you gotta like
Yeah,
who-
look
you
up
gotta
and
show
all that
who's
shit.
like,
Yeah,
like,
I
bro,
get on that
if
with
it was a
anybody.
white, if it was Pierce Morgan sitting there,
absolutely not.
you would have had a discussion.
Look how Piers Morgan was talking to me. That's the thing. Like every man knows he's responsible for what come out of his mouth and his actions. And we all know when somebody really owns something and when they really not. So it's been plenty
a
times
lot of wolf tickets.
when you get into when you build up your brand and whatever type of awareness you passing out, for dude to reference that you was putting Dino in your mouth, you supposed to instantly just get wild now.
And to his defense, Corey Holcomb said something to him first. He said, "Oh, you're kissing white ass." So he said that first.
And that makes niggas mad.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
they
you
know
can't
they
be
be
saying
doing
that.
it.
So, but that's the part that he's ignoring. He's like, "You told me you're not supposed to do that."
That's
Well,
when the
he's
hard
returning
argument
the
Yeah,
favor.
he's doing the same
He's
thing.
just doing the same thing. So it's just like, it's
Yeah.
like, bro, that's
and then
that's, goofy.
that footage came out.
And
Yeah.
that-
that footage came out. You putting hands on a woman.
that's a bad look.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
all
like,
over.
so he definitely lost that battle for sure.
Any woman beaters want to link up and fight, let me know. You feel me? I'm taking appointments all week. I'm taking appointments all week long. You feel me? I'm gonna put my email up. Just email me. We can get on the phone. We can line it up.
Yeah, cause ain't no way I'm putting there. You
That's
just
what it is.
how you
'Cause
putting your hands on women?
Because once I see something like that,
crazy
you less than a roast to me now.
for sure.
Crazy.
For sure.
Damn.
Nah, for sure.
Well, on that point, on that.
Wait, I
end-
gotta ask one more
Oh,
thing.
one more.
Because we still
Come
don't
on.
think. Listen. People can say, "Oh, BH, you famous now." I don't want to hear none of that.
Speaking of that, what do you think about NBA YoungBoy? He was saying, well, they asked him about denouncing the streets, and he said, "Oh, I'm not denouncing the streets."
Yeah, like that's pussy shit.
Thank you.
For you to say F the streets and that you traumatized, well, you probably was a nerd in the first place and shouldn't have been out there at all. You see what I'm saying? Because like I could never wake up and say, "Man, fuck the streets." Who I am as a person is because I was in the street. I met my family in the street, not at my mama's house. And it kind of like you have to understand, like you either a man with morals and principles or you're not. It don't matter where you're at or where you from. As a man, you decide what you want to become. You decide what's right and wrong, and you stand on certain business. To say F the streets is crazy. So when I see a young boy say, "Look, I could never say nothing like that," I understand. Because then don't ever rap about nothing street ever again.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, they're
Just go
still-
ahead and
they're
be a
all still
Jehovah's Witness.
benefiting. That's another thing. Like they're benefiting from it. So it's like,
Yeah, because what else are they gonna rap about after
yeah,
that?
it's just like, what
Yeah,
do
see,
you,
they doing little ploys to sell albums and stuff like that.
ASAP.
And you know, that's not finna work. Because for me to say F the streets, I probably, you know how many people, "Hey, what's wrong with you, boy? You all right?" You know, because what the streets mean to me is a lot different. Because
Yeah,
in
it's
my
different,
neighborhood, we told niggas you can't sell fentanyl over here.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing.
And we went to war about that.
the streets is it's blended into
Yeah, the
it's
zesty
lost
streets of
its
Atlanta, be
message.
careful.
It's lost like what it
Yeah,
was.
it's
So
not the
that's why
same.
the whole thing is just like
For
it's
sure.
fucked up.
It's
pretty
it's
fucked
going through a reset.
Yeah,
And they only doing that because all of their homies was on camera telling.
that's
That's
So
the
they
thing.
try to do everything they can to make Young Thug look as best as they can.
right.
And,
And they want to work with Gunner, I believe. They want to get back. They want to get close
well,
to him.
Gunna ain't fucking with them. It's
No, he's
over
not.
with.
They have to
Nah, he's
renege
winning.
on everything they done.
They
Thus
bogus for
far.
treating dude like that. He was already on Crime Stoppers.
I saw that.
Yeah, you look at Gunna, bro, like, come on, bro.
It's like,
Would you look at Gunna and Dugas as the same type of guy?
No, of course
No,
not.
sir.
Not
Nah,
even
absolutely
close.
not.
I would have
Not
told
even
Gunna,
close.
just do whatever you can, get up out of here,
Yeah,
man.
he out the way.
Because he didn't do nothing.
Nah, he didn't.
He wasn't in none of the paperwork.
Right.
He
And y'all used him as a scapegoat?
Right.
That was a layup for them, and that was an excuse.
That's that selective politicking.
Yeah.
And where I come from, that don't fly. So be careful down there in Atlanta. They got the zestiest group of killers I ever seen.
Yeah, they don't play.
They'll
not
kill
play.
you
No,
and,
for sure.
and do a little twerk move next to you.
For
Be
sure.
careful.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
don't play games with them.
Be careful down there.
Yeah,
They got the zesty shooters home, bro. Great.
that's
That's
dangerous.
crazy. On that note, what you got coming up? Let everybody know what's going on.
Yo, I got Eyewitness Perspective, new show coming out. You're going to see me and the guys. We going out on site because y'all keep calling for this.
They've been asking for that for years.
And they won't let this go.
Yeah.
Nah, they
So,
not.
okay, we got big things coming. You feel me? I ain't
For
going
sure.
and I got to be careful saying stuff now because everybody copying off us.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
And it's
everybody.
kind of getting a little disrespectful.
It's big
Yeah.
time.
So I can't really say exactly, but just know the triangle offense is working.
Yes, sir.
We got some stuff coming for y'all.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
We got the doggy treats too. Dropping.
Oh yeah, the doggy treats. We got Mav and Dev doggy treats for our, your pet needs. We got the link below,
Let's go.
and a lot of people have been asking for this too because we got the cookbook.
We
and
gotta have
asking for this too because we got the cookbook.
we gotta have smoothie trees now.
Yeah, and then
That's cold.
that's all natural. We got all the ingredients, all natural.
Free of
so,
xylitol. You know?
Yeah,
Free of salt. That's terrible.
yeah,
Even the dogs getting poisoned.
yeah, exactly. So
Can't even get
Lot
your
of
dog
people,
a
sure.
tree.
a lot of people love their pets, so we got
They
y'all
do.
for sure. So make
Everything
sure-
all natural, homemade,
yeah,
Gluten free,
all
Yeah.
everything.
smoothie free,
smoothie free.
smoothie free ingredients.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Oh,
So click the
gosh.
link below. Also join school.com/break the matrix where I teach you crypto, AI, real estate, everything you need to know.
Let's
Also,
go.
we got the shirts down below. So click the link below. And then that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, maverickapproach.com too as well. Get your consultations. So nothing is what it seems.
Yes,
so
sir.
make sure you guys question everything. Peace.
Yo, I forgot. I started a YouTube page, so make sure y'all subscribe below. It's collabed on this video. We're gonna be posting all kind of exclusive content there. You don't want to miss it.
What?
Yeah, we actually appreciate everybody tuning in to this live. A lot of different things I'm good. I'm listening to icesoliders, the ice riders, crazy.
Bingo.
You know,
I got action.
basically
got
different
action.
situations, other people in there, people saying some of the person I think he was referring to Adam 22 and Jason Red fight.
Break that motherfucker. Oh, she out to the back. Oh my God. Hell no. Bitch, you better close my door. You can't just be opening my goddamn door like this. What the fuck?
Break that window. You're not going to break the window. I'll be there in 30 seconds.
She opened her back door.
Out of the vehicle.
But yeah, man, like I said, we're gonna be off to the next one. Appreciate you tuning in to the live. Shout out to the Maverick Approach, ASAP Blackman,
This thing going crazy.
Ritual, that's crazy.
Oh, shit. Oh. Oh.
This beef between Drake,
Oh, he crumping down. He
Humiliation
crumping.
Ritual, Ice Soldiers going
Oh,
crazy with
the song
these
went off.
riots
God
and
damn it. The
activists,
song
man.
went off. God damn it. My boy was going crazy. Hey, shout out Spider-Man. We see you, Spider-Man. You going crazy in this video, man. Shout out to our boy Spider-Man. He going crazy in the video.
Man, you got so much on man. Make sure you follow up. Fit Fast Reloaded over there. You know, the 50 says we go live over there. From your Kick,
Hey,
Twitch,
this cop
Discord,
ain't, I
IG,
mean, not even a
TikTok,
cop. I ain't
Rumble,
a
get the
cop.
hype,
He ain't got
likes up,
nothing to
hype,
do, bro.
share.
This is
Tell
what
a
you
friend,
do. This
tell
how
a
you know
friend,
it's
tune
no
in.
action up here.
You gone.
You literally just sitting here watching.